let us know about how you see the offline to online world coming as well. Is the competition fierce? Do you think some of the offline players are getting it when it comes to online retailing?
Yeah, I think you're seeing an evolution where people are starting to recognize that there is an importance in investing in new technology, whereas 15 and 10 years ago even, you had people establishing a viewpoint that, hey, mobile or internet was going to be a short-lived trend. I think in Walmart's acquisition of Jet recently, you're seeing companies of the largest magnitude really double down on bridging a strategy that allows them to be players in the online world. An exciting one and one of the interesting ones was, an investment by Staples and managed by Q. I think that was another really cool example of two companies working together that really, if you thought back 10 years, you'd have a difficult time predicting that was going to happen.
And talking of companies that are working with each other, Michael, that's what your app does, helping the integration of two apps with each other. And you've been helping at Button, eBay itself. Where do you see that going?
Yeah, it's exciting. So Button, a 2.5-year-old company, we're basically trying to correct some issues that we see as really broken in the mobile ecosystem, but that fueled tremendous growth and opportunity in the desktop era. So for us, with eBay and other companies within our marketplace, the objective really is to help them find buyers and purchasers in places that it would be difficult for them to connect to. So the marketplace that we've created is really designed to give them the opportunity to find more purchasers in places that they would have difficulty building integrations into and scaling because of the complexity of the mobile platforms.
I mean, and let's dig into Button a little bit more, because we understand that you have a new funding round. You now brought, is it 20 million more on board? You're now at 34 million in total. Talk to us about the expansion plans for this business.
Yeah, so what's really exciting is, we've started to validate where we see issue in the market today, and kind of what Button's trying to solve. As I talked about, linking structures are broken. So if you think about your own use cases as a user, when you uttered the words "I want" during the desktop era, you would follow that with a query of Google. And if you say "I want" in today's world, you're often opening an app to solve that problem, right? And so this paradigm has shifted, but what hasn't shifted is the ease of use of creating links to build partnerships, to build experiences that solve what consumers need and what they're looking for. So if you think about a click from Google into a search result in a product page, or a link from Ibotta, a popular deal property that is linking to retailers, or from MetaSearch, looking for hotels and ultimately making a booking. A lot of those flows are broken in mobile, and so what this $20 million is going to do is really help us continue to invest in the team, expand internationally, and double down on the strategies and the performance that we're starting to see come through the platform.
And Michael, I've got to ask you, on a day that we've seen a company about to go public and get snapped up by a larger rival, what's your dream for Button? Is it to go public? Is it acquisitions? What do you see folding into other companies?
Yeah, it's a great question, and every entrepreneur thinks about it and dreams about it. My pledge when I started Button was I really wanted to build a company that I would be proud of, and for me, what that meant was building a place where we could foster growth of our team. We were voted the #1 place to work in New York, and we're grateful to that, and that's really because we think we've invested a ton in making this a location and a place where people can come, grow their careers, and we think if we can do that, we'll attract the best, and if we can attract the best, we think the sky's the limit. So I don't want to say that I have ambitions to sell to anyone. I'd love if we were good enough and smart enough and lucky enough to ring a bell one day, but that's a ways away.